I told you guys this would piss off a lot of people. I told you this would not go untouched. I told you people couldn't stand it. They couldn't stand the fact that the Charlie Brown specials were removed from TV to go straight to Apple Plus. Heresy, sacrilege, a whole bunch of BS is what some of them called it. But now, take a look at this. Charlie Brown, this is what you should have been doing. Peanuts fans petition to bring Charlie Brown specials back to broadcast TV. This is the good stuff right here. See, remember when I read the article how everybody was screaming, "I got a rock"? Well, guess what? Instead of Charlie Brown being as patient as he was when he got all those rocks, all those people that got a rock, they took their rocks and they threw them at the windows. Nearly 160,000 people have already signed a petition calling for the Charlie Brown holiday specials to return to broadcast TV. With fans very unhappy about the classic Charlie Brown animated specials being removed from broadcast television this year, a popular petition has been launched to bring them back. Recently, Apple struck a deal with Peanuts owner Wild Brain Studios to secure the rights to the specials, intending on keeping them exclusive to Apple Plus TV streaming service. While the company was likely hoping this would lead to an influx of new subscribers this holiday season, why did you think that was going to happen? See, that's what's called a PR nightmare. Didn't I say when I brought this story to you that this would be a PR nightmare? I do believe mentioning this in one of my communities that this would be a PR nightmare. Wild Brain, this is what happens when you screw with somebody's tradition, especially a tradition from a little cartoon that comes on seasonally throughout the year. The news has instead generated controversy, as watching the specials on broadcast TV has been an American staple for over 5 decades. Yes, it has. It's been an American staple for almost 3 scores. Hoping to keep them on broadcast television, Michael Nebbia opened a petition to change.org to bring the Charlie Brown specials back to broadcast TV. It wasn't long before the petition started spreading rapidly, as there are a great many of people who share Michael's opinion, myself included. Many members of the Hell family are not happy about this news, and guess what? Guess what? You better believe that I'll be signing this petition. After recently passing 150,006, a new target of 200,000 was listed on the petition, and given how quickly the names continue to grow, the movement will more than likely reach the goal. As of this writing, more than 158,000 people have already added their names. That's right. For over 50 years, we've celebrated these holiday specials on TV, first on CBS, then ABC. The petition description reads, "To our shock and dismay, last night it was announced that Apple had switched the football from us and claimed the specials from their Apple TV platform, leaving us devoted fans who've grown up watching Charlie Brown and the gang in the dark, unable to watch. Encouraging other fans to prevent Apple from taking the football away from us, like Lucy always does to Charlie Brown, except for that one exception when he got sick and she said if he felt better, that she actually let him kick the football, only to get kicked herself. That actually did happen. Check out Wildbrain's YouTube channel. They showed that particular one. The movement is also using the hashtag Apple hates tradition. Ouch! Ooh! People sure couldn't stand it. Apple hates tradition on social media to help spread the word. It's certainly not a good position for Apple to be in, and the controversy could bring about some changes. Time will tell if Apple listens to what so many people are asking for by providing the specials to broadcast TV, but it's also possible they're still hoping the backlash will be evened out by the number of new subscriptions. So, obviously, there's a link right here to this. I will leave a link in the description of this video below to the petition. If you are a part of the 158,000 people who were pissed about It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, and Merry Christmas Charlie Brown, which are the very 3 holiday specials that were announced to be added to Apple Plus, the streaming service, and possibly, even though they haven't said it yet, a Charlie Brown Valentine's, because that's the end of the season of the holiday specials. Click on the link in the description below, sign the petition, and of course, as always, leave your thoughts. I figured a follow-up on how much people couldn't stand it would be, yeah. That's good news on Hallows Eve. Yeah. That's no trick. And to the Apple public relations guy, that's definitely a rock. That's definitely 158,000 rocks. And unfortunately for the people you gave these rocks to, they don't have any windows.